I prefer Android, Nikon, and Target over Apple, Canon. Oh my god. Hey, so I thought that I would do this video to let you guys know more about me. I know other people have done this video in the past, and I know I'm going old school with it, but you know, why not? Here we go. My middle name is Brandis, and at 27, almost 28, I'm still a little bit embarrassed by it. I have one younger sister who I consider to be my hypothetical older sister, even though we're 5.5 years apart. I absolutely love Disney. I live my life around it, even though it's not around me right now. But I love the parks, I love the history behind it. Walt's are amazing. I also really love animals to the point where I could have 2 of every kind in my backyard and be okay with it. If you were to ask me what my favorite animal is, I wouldn't be able to tell you. Today could be an otter, tomorrow it'll be a flamingo. My Hogwarts house is Hufflepuff, and my Patronus is a badger. I still live with my parents, and I'm not ashamed of it. I would love to move out, but I really like saving money to the point where I'll go to the store, see something I like, and I won't get it till somebody points out that I keep going back to it. Then I'll get it. I tend to be a little emotional sometimes. If someone bumps into the table, I'll feel bad. If an animal trips over its tail or its feet, I'll probably cry. A lot. I don't like the idea of getting married and starting a family. It's just not in my timeline anymore. Some of my friends from high school decided to, and I just don't want to be a part of it. My favorite season is fall. It's not too hot, not too cold, but in Florida, we don't usually get that. We get sunny with a side of humid. Or is it rainy with a side of hurricane? My birthday is April 20th. I am afraid of heights. It's not as bad as it used to be, to the point where I couldn't feel my legs if I looked over a 2nd-story balcony, but it's gotten to the point where I'm afraid of falling on any sort of flat surface. I love anything minty or pepperminty, so much so that I have a huge bag of candy canes from Christmas. I used to be in band in middle school and high school. I played the flute, and I got teased by it from I don't know how many people by, you know, American Pie. Betty White and Whitney Thor are my idols. Betty White reminds me of my grandmother. Whitney Thor reminds me a little bit of myself, and both of them together are just 2 people that I want to become when I'm older. I am definitely afraid of spiders. Can't look at a picture of them. I can talk about them. Can't look at a picture of them though. Can't really look at them in public. I seem like I could be the most impatient person sometimes, but in reality, I can wait in line for hours. I would really like to work for Disney. Dream position, tour guide. Anywhere in any of the 4 parks. Hate is a very strong word, but I really don't like it when I hear other people chew. Apparently it's called misophonia. I've only been on 1 cruise, a Disney cruise, when I was 10 or 11. Maybe 12? I tend to get bored and restless when I stay home for too long, yet I love staying at home for days. I prefer Android, Nikon, and Target over Apple, Canon, and Walmart. I want to travel around the States in an RV. I watch more YouTube videos than I do cable TV, unless it's American Horror Story. I could watch that show for hours. I can ramble on about a certain topic for 20 minutes, but the minute somebody asks me about it, I won't remember anything about it. I don't like calling people. Like, I don't like talking on the phone. I like to spend my money at places that give back to the community. Now, before I get into this one, this is hashtag not ad, it's not sponsored, not in any way, shape, or form. I just love what these companies do. Panera, I know they team up with Dan Marino in April for autism awareness. They have those really good crumbly lemon cookies that are really, really good. Publix also has those $1, $3, and $5 little coupons at the checkout counter that go to different charities like every month. I think the one that they do the most is the Children's Medical Network hospitals, but I'm not 100% sure. I love the smell of pine trees. It reminds me of Christmas. If I find a candle that smells like pine trees, I will buy it, sniff it, and look like a weirdo until I actually use the candle the right way. I really don't like cleaning my room, but then again, who does? It's the same thing with laundry. I just did 8 loads of laundry the other day because I just let it sit and build until I was forced to do it because I had no clothes. I will buy jewelry and wear it maybe once or twice, then put it in my jewelry box and let it sit there until I remember to wear it again. I've been in college for 10 years. I should be graduating in December though. I get so many arts and crafts ideas in my head that I will go to the craft store, buy the materials, bring them home, place them somewhere, and forget about it. Like I just had lights for the holidays that I wanted to make a wreath out of, and I still haven't done it. Lately, I've been wanting to go on vacation all the time to the point where I will start planning my next trip the day that I come home from my last one. Getting attached to things is difficult when you buy them, put them somewhere, and forget about it. I mean, those Disney paintings aren't gonna hang themselves. I'm so protective over my social media that I barely post on Twitter, and Facebook is for family and friends only. I'm so used to the Florida weather that I rarely check it. One of my bucket list items is to stay at every Florida Disney resort. I've only stayed in 4 so far, and I have many more to go. I love the smell of lavender. Besides Betty White, this smell also reminds me of my grandmother. The smell of burnt wood. I like that too. And a candle. Or, you know, on Spaceship Earth. I can't sleep unless it's way too cold. Like 60 degrees type cold. I don't really like saying sorry unless I really have to. Like, the word sorry to me just isn't going to make anything better. I was raised Jewish, but now I really don't believe in any one specific thing. I know there's something somewhere out there for everybody, but I have had my Christmas tree up since I moved into this apartment over 4 years ago. It's a fake tree, so don't worry. I've been called Mr. by so many people. Other than that, I've been called Julianne or Joanne by people who mishear my name. I mean, I don't really think Julian is that hard to pronounce or hear. I consider my mom and my sister to be my best friends. I could tell them everything and anything, and I could hang out with them. And a lot of the time, people think that my mom and I are sisters. So, there's that. I have so many mugs and travel mugs that I am running out of places to put them. I've finally started cooking for myself. Like real cooking. And at 27, almost 28, it's a big step in life. But luckily I haven't burned the apartment down yet. I have not met anybody famous yet. So now that you know 50 things about me, I am off to watch as many Disney movies as I can before dinner. Links to all my socials are down below. Be weird, stay weird, and I'll see you later.